Hello, it's April and welcome to my toy world. Today we're opening up some Safari Ltd tubes. We have 3 here today. One with river animals, one with animals from the Great Lakes, and one with animals from in the woods. So let's go ahead and get started with some of our river animals. This is the Safari River tube. We've got a lot of animals to open up in this tube and check out. Okay, let's get our first animal here. Ooh, we have a bright, sort of reddish orange animal here. And this is an amphibian. They live near water or moist areas, and it is a salamander. So we have here a cute salamander. Let's go ahead and put him next to the water here. And get our next animal out. Ooh, we have a reptile here. This is an alligator. So an alligator, they like to live in the river as well. And they crawl out on land too. Next we have another amphibian, and this is a bullfrog. Look at that green bullfrog. Go ahead and set him right there. We'll get out our next animal. Ooh, it's a snake here. Let's see what kind of snake this is. This is a water snake, so it's long and it can swim through the water. So we'll put that in the water there. And we have another snake too. Oh, this one looks like it has a very big mouth there, and it's kind of fat through here. Let's see, this is a poisonous snake called a cottonmouth. So we'll put that one over there. Next we have a bird that lives near the river. They like to land on the river and fly over the river. And this is a duck. So we have a duck here. That is a really fun looking duck. I like that this duck is flying through the air. We can put him back in one of our trees. We'll put him here up in this tree. And at the end we will take a look at all of these animals again too. Here's another bird. This is a very special kind of bird. This is a bald eagle. They are really beautiful and very large birds. So a bald eagle. Next we have a fun little animal who lives near rivers and waterways. This is a beaver. And it looks like this beaver has got some sticks here, and he's probably working on building a beaver dam. Look at their big flat tails. And there he is with his big front teeth holding on to some sticks. I think we'll put the beaver back near the trees there. Okay, now for our next animal, we have this adorable river otter. He's holding a fish there that he's caught from the river. River otters are very fun animals to watch. They love to swim and they love to fish in the river. So that is a river otter. Go ahead and put him in the water. And then our last river animal today is this kind of turtle here. And this is a snapping turtle. Look at his mouth there. It looks like it would snap shut. So a snapping turtle. Look at the spines on his shell too. So that is a snapping turtle. So those are some of the river animals. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the animals from the Great Lakes. So here is the Great Lakes tube here, and you can see all the animals in this tube. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what animals live near the Great Lakes. Ooh, we'll start with this one here. This is a kind of a wild cat. That is really neat. I love their little tufts of fur on the end of their ears there. And this is a Canada lynx. So a lynx kind of cat. And next we have a bird. This is a really neat, tall looking bird. And this is a great blue heron. They live on the Great Lakes, and they also live where I live in Oregon, and they're often around the different lakes and marshes and waterways, and I've even seen them near the ocean. So the great blue heron, they're big, beautiful birds. We'll put this one in the water where they like to fish. Then our next bird here is this right here, and this is a herring gull. So a gull, a herring gull. They probably hunt for fish called herring. Almost looks like a seagull. This is a special kind called a herring gull. It's gray and white. Put that here. And get our next animal here. Oh, this is really interesting. I wonder what this is. This is called a common mud puppy. That's really cute. I like the little frills around its head there, the little gills around its head. So a mud puppy. Common mud puppy. Put him here in the water. And then we have this animal here who flies around the Great Lakes. This is a little brown bat. So a cute little brown bat. They fly around eating insects and they hang upside down by their feet. So a little brown bat. We'll put him in the trees in a minute. And then we have another snake here. This is a Lake Erie water snake. I've never heard about a Lake Erie water snake. That's pretty interesting. It looks like they have stripes. So a Lake Erie water snake. Put him in the water as well. Then we have an insect here. There are a lot of insects that fly around lakes and things, and this is a dragonfly. Dragonflies have these 4 wings here and a long body and big eyes, and they're really neat to watch. They come in all sorts of pretty colors. So a dragonfly. And we have a fish here. Ooh, look at this fish. It's got some spines along the back here and a really pointy nose. And this is a lake sturgeon. So a lake sturgeon. That's a big fish. Put him in the water back here. Next we have another fish. This one's really colorful. This is a yellow perch. So a yellow perch fish. Look at that shiny sort of yellowy green color there. A yellow perch. We'll also put the perch in the water. There we go. And then our last animal from the Great Lakes tube is this one here, another bird, and this is a Canada goose. We have Canadian geese around here as well. Lots and lots of Canadian geese. They are really interesting, big geese. So that is a Canadian goose, a Canada goose. Okay, so there were all of the animals from the Great Lakes. So we've got some river animals and Great Lake animals. And next, let's go ahead and take a look at some animals from in the woods. So we've got such a nice collection of animals so far. Now let's add some animals to the woods. This is the In the Woods Safari tube. Let's see our first animal here. Oh, we have another kind of frog. So instead of a bullfrog, we just have a regular frog here. So a frog. Frogs definitely live in the woods. We'll put this frog back in the woods. Next we have an insect here. This is a beautiful butterfly called a monarch butterfly. So they fly around the woods as well. We'll go ahead and put it over here in this plant. So a monarch butterfly. Next we have this animal here. This is a bison. So we do not have any bison in our woods, but they do in other parts of America. The woods I live near are in Oregon. But this is a bison. So we'll put this bison back in the woods. Next we have another snake here. We're getting a lot of snakes today. This is a black snake. So we have a big long black snake for our woods. Put him over there. Let's get another animal out for the woods. Ooh, this is really nice. This is an elk. So we have elk in our woods, that's for sure. This is a big elk. Next animal is, oh, how cute. It looks like we have another river otter. We do. We have another river otter. He can play with this river otter over here. one has a fish, and maybe that one will share his fish with this one. So we've got the 2 river otters now. And next, ooh, we have another eagle. Another bald eagle. They also live in the woods. So another bald eagle. They're both a little bit of a different color, but they're pretty much the same, very similar. So we have 2 bald eagles now. Next, we have a bear for the woods. This is a black bear. So a black bear who lives in the woods. Put him over there, peeking behind the tree. Then we have another animal from the woods. This is an adorable raccoon. Raccoons are very cute, and they have a little mask-looking mark along their eyes there, so it looks like they are wearing a mask. And they have a striped tail, so a little raccoon, and they also live in the woods. Our next animal is another beaver. Beavers also live in the woods near water, and again, they like to chew up trees to build their dams. So this is another beaver, and we can put him back with the other beaver, and they can continue working on building their dam. And we have 2 animals left. This is another insect here. This is a grasshopper. So a fun grasshopper there. You can see its long legs for jumping, and they're green. So that is a grasshopper. Put that in the grass right here. And then our last animal of the day is this animal here, and this is an adorable doe, a sweet little deer here, and it's a female deer, a doe. So an adorable deer for our woods. I'll put the deer back by the elk. So now I'll go ahead and set up all of the animal figures that we opened up today from the river tube, the Great Lakes tube, and the In the Woods tube. And then we'll take one more close-up look. I've set up all the animals that we opened up today. Let's go ahead and take a close-up look. Enjoyed checking out all of these animal figures from the Great Lakes, the river, and the woods. I hope everyone is having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.